Alright guys, Zachman18 here. Welcome back to the WTZM TV channel ET Superstation. It is time for the next part of our Let's Play of Apollo Justice Ace Attorney on the Nintendo DS. So yesterday we just finished up our first day in court for the second case, Turnabout Corner. And we're going to be heading back into investigation. Let's hope it doesn't take longer than last time. Here goes nothing. What a train wreck that was. I'm glad we made it out of that trial alive.
Really? I had fun. And Walkie made it through the day, too.
Everyone was too obsessed with panties to bother with the real case.
But it was good publicity. Imagine the crowd at my show tonight. You should come, Polly.
Yeah. Jeez.
The amazing Mr. Hat will be making an appearance.
Alright, folks, I'll be here all week. That's about enough of him.
Hello.
I can't remember her voice.
Ah, Miss Tiala.
Thank you for today. That trial went well.
Oh, right, no problem. Do you think Walkie will... I'm gonna go with the little tiny voice for now.
Do you think Walkie will be okay?
Well, he's not guilty, yet.
Please, you have to help him. We're supposed to get married next month.
Oh, congratulations. Way to put the pressure on a guy.
Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Yeah. Are you sure about marrying into the Kataki family?
I'm fine with it, and I love Walkie with all my heart. Oh, that's so sweet.
So it doesn't bother you that you'll be married to the mob?
I don't think so.
What happened to my voice today?
I don't think so. My parents are against it, of course.
Say, where did you and Walkie first meet anyway?
Good question. Miss Tiala doesn't look like the type to have gangster connections.
Oh, we met at my old job, actually. Ah, office romance.
She's not very forthcoming with information about herself, is she?
Did you know that? Did you know that the boss is trying to get out of the business?
Really? Mr. Kataki wants to quit being a gangster?
He's trying to transfer his assets into a normal company. He only announced it recently out of the blue. I hear there's quite a lot of confusion in the ranks.
I wonder if this explains that apron. I can't imagine Walkie going along with that.
He's highly motivated, isn't he?
That's not the word I would have used.
He said I'll be the next big boss and keep the family alive. I think he's at that age when boys want to make a mark on the world.
That's not the way I would have put it.
His father moves in a lot of circles. He's really focused on profits. The Kataki family's been making a killing recently.
Again, not the way I would have put it.
Milwaukee says it's not about the money. They have the gangster tradition to uphold. Ooh, a generation gap. They've even got the ever-classic what about the family business thing going.
Usually it's the father worried about tradition. Can I ask you a question about Walkie? I understand he was operated on by the victim, Dr. Maractus.
Apparently, yes. I
was in his clinic about half a year ago. He messed up my op something bad, and then he just lets me go without a word. See you later, bye. So I gotta go in and get another doctor to patch me up again.
Yes, it sounded horrible. Walkie has always been fond of fighting, I'm afraid.
I'm not sure it qualifies as fighting when pistols are involved.
Mr. Gavin was saying his life might be in danger, wasn't he? No, that can't be right. I'm sure he was just trying to scare us. It's scary to think that a surgeon might make a mistake. But it's even scarier when he tries to hide it.
I'd like to know a little more about this operation. Maybe it's time to pay the Maractus Clinic a visit.
I should be getting home now. Walkie's in your hands, Mr. Justice.
Right. Leave it to me.
Apollo, I think you're really making her more nervous.
Sorry, I'm new at this, okay?
T, it's alright. I believe in you.
Okay, let's get out of here. Alright, so we'll go to the detention center. Have a talk with Walkie.
Looks like Walkie's out for questioning.
We really need to talk to him. I guess we'll come back later. Excuse me? Yes? The other suspect is all through with questioning, sir.
You mean the panty snatcher.
What, Wesley Stickler? So they arrested him too? Alright, let's have a little chat with Mr. Stickler. I hope I don't regret this.
He is a valuable witness.
He is a bit precious, I'll give him that. Oh boy.
Please keep this brief if you would. I'm quite busy. I need to finish this paper. Yeah, it's you.
Mr. Stickler, we'd like to have a few words with you.
Very well, as long as they're few.
Nothing would make me happier, believe me. Mr. Stickler, on the night of the murder, you stole...
Wait, I can't help but feel that I'm being misunderstood.
How exactly?
Yes, that night, I obtained a pair of panties, it's true. However, it was my burning curiosity that drove me to do it.
You wanted to know the trick to my panties, right?
You're here too?
Huh?
Oh, great Trucy, teach me.
Eh?
I must know the secret of your panties. My very existence hangs in the balance.
What?
Please make me your apprentice.
Apollo, help!
I don't know, I think you'd make a great lovely assistant.
Don't say that, Apollo.
Could you relate what you saw the night of the murder to us one more time?
Why not? Though it hardly differs from the testimony I gave in court. The defendant was there in the park that night, I'm quite certain. He was pointing a pistol, or something like that, at the victim. That's when I shouted, "Stop, you two, let's resolve this like gentlemen," and the next moment a shot was fired.
And this is all true? Really?
My panties are gone, my innermost heart revealed. What further reason could I possibly have to lie?
I can't think of anything you'd want to hide more than panty snatching, true.
It sounds like Walkie was at the scene of the crime after all.
I wish it weren't so. Alright, so I guess we're done talking with him. Alright, so what's our next item, next area down the list? We can go to the clinic if we want to. And there's nothing there. Alright, we will go to the Katakis. Just a second here. There we go. Yipe, she's back.
Hey, you two, over here!
Us?
Yo, little plum, what's up?
I think all this gangsteries is a negative influence on Trucy.
I heard you retrieved my bloomers.
Well, I was just doing...
Ah, a man speaks clearly and takes credit where it's due. You caught the thief, didn't you?
Yes, sorry, I caught him.
You're cute when you're nervous, Polly.
I'll deal with you later. Sounds like something Tim would say.
But enough about bloomers, what about my son, Walkie?
Walkie? Well, he's,
Clearly.
Yes, ma'am. This is why I was kind of hoping that we could avoid coming back here.
He's really everything you'd expect in a boss's son. I'm going to be a gangster, dude.
The life does have an appeal for that age, particularly for boys.
What? Don't look at me like that.
He was shot in a turf war about half a year ago.
Yes, we heard the story from Walkie.
But he didn't tell you the whole story. You know, even if he had a pistol, then he couldn't have shot anyone.
What?
He acts like he's hard, but he couldn't shoot someone to save his life. I should know. I'm his mom.
Her words do have a certain weight to them.
Hopefully when this is all taken care of, he and the boss can sort out their differences.
The boss? You mean Walkie's father?
They didn't seem to be on the best terms, did they?
It's true. One of our pistols is missing.
So the murder weapon was from this mansion. We kind of figured, given the difficulty of obtaining a gun these days.
None of the rank and file have access. Only the boss, myself, and Walkie could have taken it.
I see.
I'm sure the cops will continue tromping all over the mansion because of this case. Maybe this is a sign that it's time for a change. Wah-ha-ha-ha-ha!
She doesn't seem too concerned, at least.
Yeah, Walkie's fiancé.
They're getting married next month, correct?
I suppose. She's been staying over lately.
You don't look too happy about that, little plum.
How'd you guess?
Even I could tell that. Could you tell us more about her?
Walkie brought her home one day. Says he wants to tie the knot.
I can see why. She's so pretty.
Oh, she's pretty enough. But you know...
Huh?
Nah, it's probably just me being suspicious. Stay in this business too long, and you start to only see darkness in people. You get a nose for it. A nose for people. A nose for trouble.
Hold on, guys. Sorry, I'm messaging people again. Oh, this will be really quickly here.
A nose for people, a nose for trouble.
I wonder what the problem is.
It's like a gangster's only version of female intuition.
The boss may act tough, but that boy means the world to him.
Oh, well, Walkie seems well. It seems like he's against his father's position.
It should be expected. We're at a bit of transition now. Trying to cut our ties to the shadier side of the street and do more on the up and up. Rocky isn't too enthusiastic about the change, it's true. But why the change? Is the gangster thing just not paying the bills? Wah ha ha ha! It pays, but we need a lot of money right now. Clean money, that is.
I see. Something must be up.
He'll see things the way the boss sees them someday.
Okay. So we're done talking to her. Let's go to Eldoon's house, which is the next stop on the list.
Hey, it's Mr. Eldoon. Oh, Mr. Eldoon! What's wrong?
So you found my stand. That's why I'm here, to thank you. But now it's a crime scene and they won't let me have it back. That's also why I'm here. I got no other place to go.
I see.
How can a noodle stand be a crime scene? That's what I don't get, Juicy Doll. Even in death, he's after my neck, I tell you. Bah! Can't even cook an honest noodle.
He?
Even in death? You mean the victim, Dr. Maractus?
I tell you, it's enough to drive a man to make his soup even saltier.
Remind me never to eat his noodles when he's in a bad mood. Oh shoot. Wrong option.
Boom.
That stand, for generations it's served up the very best noodles us Eldoons can make. A tradition of noodles and salty broth. It's more than a stand, it's history, I tell you.
Watch what you say or it might become true.
That's a great story, Mr. Eldoon. A single stand passed down from generation to generation.
Of course, to be honest, I didn't plan on doing it.
That's right. You said something about that. About you rebelling against your pops, was it?
Good memory, Juicy Doll. I was a go-getter back in my day. Until my friend next door butted in. In the end, I was left with nothing but this dusty old stand there and my fortune.
Mr. Eldoon, I don't mean to pry, but what exactly did you do before you became a chef?
Well, that old noodle's lie, that's what I say.
I'm starting to get an idea of what he did anyway.
He stole my dreams and left me with nothing but noodles. And now I don't even have that.
Mr. Eldoon, if I might ask, what exactly happened between you and the Maractus Clinic? I couldn't help but sense it in Mitty there.
And Mitty, I hate him. Hated. Acting like he smelled like roses when he's rolling in mud.
Excuse me?
He's the only doctor at that clinic, you know. Pretty impressive, eh? I'll tell you the secret to his success, the mob.
You mean the Kataki family?
They always have one of them turf wars or whatnot. Always an injury or two that needs fixing. Rock just saw a chance for some business. So he started giving the Kataki family a good deal.
A deal?
Every fifth operation for free. He stole the idea from my pops. One free bowl of noodles a week, he used to say.
Can the doctors decide to do that? What about the insurance companies?
Oh, no doubt it's illegal, but it got him in a good with the family. Pretty soon he was getting all the business in town, leaving me here in the dark, up to my neck in soupy noodles.
I think I figured out Mr. Eldoon's former occupation.
Can't hurt to ask, Apollo.
Mr. Eldoon, or should I say Dr. Eldoon?
Figured it out, did ya? That's right, I was a doctor, a surgeon, until the year before last.
So Mr. Maractus was your rival?
You like those onions they put in the soup broth?
Yeah, kind of.
You take a spoon, you drink some broth. Those onions will find their way in there. For people who like them, why that's just fine. For people who hate them, I hate onions, hate them. Always sticking him from the side, getting in the way of a good tasting spoonful. Well, that's what he was, an onion boy, that's what I called him.
So you weren't exactly friends.
Me and Pal Maractus, ever since preschool we were getting in each other's face. No matter what I did, sure enough, he'd come following along. Then he'd do it better than me, just blow right past without so much as a howdy.
I see.
That's right, I was a surgeon long before he was, you know. Then that no-good onion boy comes along.
Well, Trucy, looks like we found ourselves a new suspect.
Don't say that.
Thanks to him, I was forced to trade him in my scalpel for a ladle. Sorry, pal. Didn't mean to weigh you down with an old man's ramblings.
No, it's fine.
By way of apology, you ever get yourself in a spot of trouble, you drop by.
Huh?
You're investigating Maractus, aren't you?
Yes?
Well, you want to know about a doctor, do you ask a doctor, that's all I'm saying. You just think of me if you need something, Trucy Doll.
Right, thanks, Mr. Eldoon.
I guess the time spent listening to him complain wasn't entirely wasted. Alright, let's go to the Maractus Clinic.
Well, we've got to check out this clinic, that's for sure.
Yeah, but what about the guard?
No harm in asking. Excuse me.
Hey, it's you two from yesterday. That's the same officer that was standing up by the park yesterday. Your business is over in the park, isn't it? The clinic's off limits. It's not involved.
But
what part of off limits do you not understand? Show me proof that the clinic is connected to the incident in the park, or beat it. No harm in asking. No gain either. No point in sticking around here, I guess. Alrighty. so we can't go in. Isn't that nice? Okay, where do we go? Been everywhere else. We've already been to the detention center. Oh, here we go. Something new in here. I was hoping to meet with my client. Walkie-talkie's just finished questioning. I'll bring him out.
Great, finally.
Yo, sup, my little imposter? Oh, sorry. God, that was a wrong voice to use, but that's pretty good, too.
Eek, what did you call me?
Hey, it was you. Sorry, G, thought you were Alita.
My little imposter sure is a strange nickname.
It's a clink thing, you wouldn't understand. Did I say imposter? I meant poster. Like poster girl,
If you're going to drop part of that, why not drop poster and just call her girl?
Cause she's so much more than that, G. She's like an angel, a fallen angel. So, what can I do for you for?
You don't look so chipper today, Walkie.
Worried about your heart condition, maybe? That was the wackiest thing of all. All his G's lining up taking eye exams. Better to die young than fade away, bizoy.
A relief to hear.
Eh? What's a relief?
Oh, did your father not tell you? That bullet you carry so close to your heart, if not attended to immediately, it could kill you.
Man, I ain't trying to hear that. A man fights to protect what's valuable to him, you know what I'm saying? I miss my fallen angel. Hey, go get Alita for me. You're my lawyer. Aren't you?
Lawyer, not gopher. So I hear you're to be married next month.
Straight up, we poured the nuptial 40 out on the stoop. Alita, oh snapple cake, she's so fine.
I think he's smitten with her in her own weird way.
I was wondering, how did you two meet? I asked Tiala, but she was very vague.
Huh? Well, man, if she wouldn't tell you, I'd best hold my tongue, you feel me?
What?
Man, what's past is past, she knows that. When I'm with Alita, I feel like there's some things worth protecting out there, you feel me? And my Alita, she's down with that all the way.
So both of them are mum about their past.
Do you think you could tell us what happened with you and Mount Pomeractus?
There's something you should know. We Katakis are having what you might call a feud with the Rivals family. So about 6 months back, I go into Rivals turf packing a knife, right?
And you were shot?
Coldest thing I ever seen. One shot to the heart. But my homies weren't too late. It's a miracle that I lived. It's already considered one of the 7 wonders of the Kataki family, you know that?
So you were taken in the Maractus clinic then?
You should have seen their faces when they wheeled me in. You can't just let the boss's son die, you know?
I'd hate to have been in that doctor's shoes. Mr. Kataki's scary enough when he's not angry.
But the bullet that hit you, it was never removed?
And it's still threatening his life.
That doctor, he did it on purpose. The Rivals paid him off, I'm sure of it. Sure of it.
I need to hear more about the night of the murder, that much is clear.
Life in the family is a G thing. It's about being a man.
You know what I'm
saying?
Sorry, I'm not up on my G things. I'm not even sure what a G thing is.
But my old man, he's gone. He says the old rival gang days are over. He just wants to make money.
Isn't that a good thing?
Man, there ain't no soul in making money. Better to live fast and die young for shitfo shizzle. Wait till I run the yard, then everyone will know what time it is. That's right, OG time all the time. Represent.
Apollo, why does he keep talking about old guys?
I don't think that's what OG means, Trucy. Alright, gotta find more information about the crime. Let's present him something. His checkup report?
Yeah, whatever.
He seems pretty occupied. I'm not sure he even looked at my evidence.
Alita, man, Alita.
Okay. Let's try the pistol. About these weapons, the pistol and the knife.
They belong to the family. I snuck them out that night.
So the killer, Mr. Stickler, says he saw that night was...
I guess it was me. I was there after all.
We're finished.
Yo, Walkie, do you think you could tell us exactly what happened that night?
You don't beat it around the bush, do you? I like your style, shorty.
We get something? Yeah, man. Actually, there's a question I've been wanting to ask you for a while now. That is, did you do it? Did you shoot him?
I don't know.
Eh?
The day of that checkup, when I found out about the bullet by my heart, I borrowed a gun from the family stash. Figured I'd give that doctor a taste of his own bad medicine.
Uh-oh, I don't like where this is going.
But you were carrying a knife, weren't you?
Oh, that? Yeah, well, never can be too careful, I say. So I'm on my way to the clinic, right? When I run into him in the park, and he's dragging this noodle stand behind him.
Wait, you didn't put him up to that? Like, in the movies? If you value your life, you'll bring the stand.
Shorty, you're more whack than I am, and that's saying something.
But I was serious.
The thing is, I don't remember what happened next all too well. You don't remember? But the way I see it, if there wasn't anyone else there that night, then I guess it probably wasn't me. It was me who did him in, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so we got more information about the crime. So he's not even sure if he killed him. That's pretty ridiculous. Alright. I've already been to the clinic mansion. I've already been here, but there's something here. According to this text box.
Look at that crowd over by the park.
Probably people trying to get a glimpse of the crime scene.
But why are those girls screaming? I think I just heard one say, "Oh my god, it's him."
Wait, the motorcycle.
Oh, if it isn't Hair Forehead.
Prosecutor Gavin.
Some fans found me on my way out, just my luck. Oh my god, he's so cool!
Plus the screams.
New album just came out, you know. Try waving to them. They love it. Oh, he's so cute! They're so excited it doesn't matter who waves to them. See?
This is surreal.
So you were here investigating? And I was on my way home when my hog gave up the ghost.
Your hog?
My motorcycle won't start. A clogged exhaust pipe. Too bad. It looks like such a nice bike, too. Hard to believe that it couldn't break just from that.
It's my fault. I think I was using the wrong oil. Cars, motorbikes, they're all the same. Clog the exhaust and they won't run. Machines, tell me you share my angst, Hair Forehead. I ride a bicycle, actually.
In any event, I'm off to the shop to get her fixed. The detective in charge of the scene has informed me in any case.
The detective, you mean the one in the lab coat?
Sure, she's in a foul mood, too. Be gentle. Off while you shine, baby. Oh my god, there he goes!
Jeez. We haven't been to the park yet. And the forecast for the park today, gloomy skies. Well, nothing to do. Head on in. Let's hit the park. Jesus. That was a good one. That was really good. Does something about this scene look different to you?
The blue tarps are gone. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, I think you're right. Look over there.
The white frock detective from yesterday. She used to be apologizing reverently to the trash can.
She's under a lot of stress. The investigation's probably not going so well.
Hey, you there. If you're going to talk about someone behind their back, do it more quietly, please.
Oh, Detective Sky, hello.
You seem as gloomy as ever. This is miserable. I just got a new kit and I can't get the stuff to work. And everyone's all smiles for that glimmerous fop. Glimmerous? Does she mean Prosecutor Gavin?
More to the point, doesn't she mean glamorous?
When he walks, his shiny chains catch the sun and glimmer in my eyes. It's distracting.
Oh my god. Speaking of distracting,
I guess I just have to accept the fact that I lack talent.
Sounds like she's trying out some sort of new forensics technique. Detective Sky, you know Mr. Wright, correct?
How do you know my daddy? I want details. Well, he helped me out a long time ago. You might say he saved me.
Wasn't she saying something about getting involved in an accident?
I can't stand it when things are vague, especially in a case. I went to study to become a forensic scientist in Europe.
But you're a detective now.
Well, I failed the test. But you know, rank and title don't matter. What matters is what's inside your heart. I've always thought that too. And my heart is full of science. That's why I bought this kit through my mail order. And I'm going to test it here before the forensics team arrives.
Are you sure that's okay?
I won't lie, I'm not fond of the man. Those glamorous types always rub me the wrong way.
Glamorous, right.
A prosecutor should be cool of wit and furtive of brow. Less glamorous and more simorous, you know?
No, actually, I don't.
Well, that and what happened 7 years ago. Prosecutor Gavin was the one who stripped Mr. Wright of his attorney's badge.
I want to know what happened really bad. Really? He was the one?
You mean you didn't know? I thought you were one of his boys.
I'm neither a boy nor one of his, but let's see what she has to say. What exactly happened 7 years ago? I never actually heard the details.
Then investigate. It's better you learned it for yourself anyway.
Oh my god. Do you mind me asking exactly what it is you've been doing? Squatting down on the ground like that?
Oh, you want to know? Do you? Well, I splurged on a new toy.
You splurged? You mean it wasn't police issue?
What is it? I see a roller and glue. This is a footprint analysis kit.
Ooh, footprint?
It was raining on the night of the murder, which means that footprints were left. Oh, does that have anything to do with those blue tarps? Right, the ground was muddy, so I had to protect it as it was that night. Ever want to know exactly where someone was standing? Like your panty-snatching student witness, for instance? Aha, so with that kit... Right.
What?
Want to try this stuff out?
Huh? Are you sure? I mean, we're sort of on opposing teams and all.
Oh, pshaw, you're friends. And to tell the truth, I'm not so good at doing this. Guess I'm a little clumsy. I could use your help. Ooh, I'm good at stuff like this. I used to make magic bunnies out of paper mache.
Footprint analysis, huh? Well, should I give it a go?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give it a go.
That's the spirit. Right, allow me to explain. One moment. She's reading the instructions for her kit.
Why does this not fill me with confidence?
First, we have to pick up the footprint, or in this case, shoe print we want to analyze.
Here we go.
I'm taking the liberty of marking all the shoe prints in the park.
Whoa.
Well, which shoe print should we start with? If we're going to verify the defendant's account, here's the place to start. Shoe prints, prepare to be examined. Ooh, this is so exciting.
Oh, what the?
Right, here goes. First, pour the plaster into the print until it's full. You try it.
How am I supposed to do that?
Just touch the screen where you want to pour the plaster. Like this.
Oh, cool. That doesn't look too hard.
If you run out of plaster in your baker before you're done, you have to start over. There we go. Not bad, you're handier with that than you look.
What's that supposed to mean?
On to the next step. Dry the plaster until it turns white. Right. Just touch to direct the dryer. There, give it a shot. Looks like it's hardened nicely. Let's take a look.
Sweet, that's cool.
Yes, that's a good one. Next, the ink. Ready for the next step? Use the roller to ink just the shoe print part. Hold on to that roller tight now and roll it up and down. Keep going until you get enough ink on there for a good print.
Cool.
Right, now the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's take our print. Ready? Here goes.
Boom. Boom, that's pretty sweet. Oh, is that is that something like gum on their shoe, maybe? That right there? Maybe.
Let's see if we get a match.
Oh, okay, now we have to match them up here. Okay, so it's not Emma's. She wears those kind of pointy ones. Gavin's, no. Stickler's, no. Plum's, no. She's got big feet. Oh my god, it's Walkies. Look at that. Boom. Boom. Alright, let's see if it's right. Is it a match? Looks like it. Yep. Match found. Boom. So the shoe prints belong to Kataki after all.
He was in the park on the night of the crime. Wow, I can almost see the science at work. Don't you love it? Ah, nothing feels better.
She's definitely way more into this than I am.
So let me know if you want to do some more. I'll be here solving the case with science.
That's certainly bright. Well, that certainly brightened her mood. Alright, can we talk to her about anything? Yes, we can. Detective Sky, mind if we give it another go?
Right on. Leave no print unanalyzed, I say.
Okay, we gotta do these other ones now, I guess.
Now to pick which print you want to analyze.
Alright, so since we did the blue ones, we'll do the green ones. Okay. So we'll pour the plaster.
Okay, looking good. Next, to dry the plaster. Okay, let's take out the mold. Yes, that's a good one. Next, the ink. Right, now the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's take our print. Ready? Here goes.
Okay.
Let's see if we get a match.
It's not Emma's, it's not Gavin's. Oh, it's Stickler's. Check that out. Sweet. Got another match. So these shoe prints belong to Wesley Stickler. This confirms his testimony, the final version of it at least.
Now we know where the panty snatcher was standing.
Alright, there was one more set. Detective Sky, mind if we give it another shot?
I believe you're beginning to appreciate the wonder that is forensic science.
Alright.
Now to pick which print you want to analyze.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, looking good. Next to dry the plaster. Okay, let's take out the mold. Yes, that's a good one. Next, the ink. Okay. Right, now the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's take our print. Ready? Here goes.
Ooh.
Huh, that's a funny shoe print. Is that even a shoe? It is strange, so smooth.
Except for the part with the leaf.
I can say without even looking at this print doesn't match any print on our list.
A mystery print.
What? This print is far too smooth to be from a regular shoe. It is a shoe print of some kind though, that's certain. Still, you have to wonder what what's doing here.
Could be a boot or something.
It's right next to the Eldoon's noodle stand. It does make one wonder. Hey, you.
Yes?
Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? You wouldn't happen to have something in mind? Something that might have left this mystery shoe print?
This mystery shoe print has reminded me of something. I have no idea, so I'm gonna say no. No, sorry, no idea.
Too bad, I wonder what it is. Something familiar about that smooth surface. Smooth, it's almost slippery. Well, if you think of something, I'm all ears.
Alright, so I think we're done here. Let's head to, back to the mansion. We haven't done any investigating here yet. The paint looks the same here. Let's go ahead and investigate a bunch of stuff here.
This trash can, this is where we found the mirror.
Come to think of it, wasn't there something else in here? Something near the bottom? Oh! Found them! Look at the print on these. Look at the paint on these. That means these must have ended up in here after Mr. Wright's accident.
Maybe they're connected. Let's pick them up.
Sweet! Glad we investigated. Let's check over here. The park crime scene is off limits to the public. The police officer on guard by the gate is yawning. He noticed me staring and snapped his mouth shut. Too late, Mr. Officer, I saw you. Alright, so I think we can go back to the park now and show Emma the slippers. Boom.
They say the Miraculous Clinic. Hey,
What?
this slipper, look right here. I think I see a toe mark.
A toe mark? You think we can get a print off that?
Sure, toes have prints just like fingers do, you know?
This little clue might be a gold mine.
Oh, there's one problem. The police station doesn't keep a record of toe prints, so we won't know whose it is.
I guess that would be too much to hope for.
Still, it might be useful somehow. Let's analyze it.
Alrighty then. Wait a second. Oh wait. Oh wait, we actually have to do it from the court record, my bad. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we'll... Oh, here we go. Found an examine button over here. Wait. Ah, I just saw it. Where'd it go? I just saw an examine button. Oh. Come on. I'm just gonna keep clicking. Come on. Wait a second, what? Okay. This is so hard. Why won't let me examine it? Okay, I'm gonna look and see where it stops at. This is just so ridiculous. Try doing it from a different angle. There, God! I wonder, could this be a print?
Why would there be a finger? Oh, you mean a toe print. Good call, Apollo.
I bet we can analyze it just like a regular print.
This could be a vital piece of evidence.
Okay. Hey, it worked. That looks like a big toe, maybe.
Wow, I feel like the case is solved already.
What was next? We have to match the print, right?
Right, let's match it. Wait, the detective didn't give us a list of toe prints, Apollo.
Oh, good point.
Maybe we should ask her, get some expert advice.
I guess so. I'm not sure she really qualifies as an expert. Alright, is there anything else to investigate? Oh, it does have a leaf design on it.
The bottom is covered with paint.
Huh? What's this weird shape here?
It looks like a leaf was stuck to the bottom when the wearer stepped in some yellow paint.
So the outline was left and the leaf was removed. Ah, I got paint in my hand.
Apollo, I saw you try to wipe your hand on my cape.
Okay, so I think that's what we need. So now do we show the slippers, sir? Or do we have to actually talk to her again? Let's try this first.
Ah, the slippers. That's quite a clear print there. A toe print. Too bad we don't know whose toe it is. Well, there is a way of finding out, of course.
There is? What?
All you need is a sample of the same toe print off another shoe, for instance.
Oh, right. So if the prints matched, you know the same person wore both. Do I have another shoe worn by the same person? I'm not sure. Let's check. I think I just might actually.
Really?
I'm beginning to suspect something here. Detective Sky, can you compare the sample with the other print? Ah, fudge! God dang it! Son of a... Dang it. Oh, I can't even bring out... I can't... These?
Ah, the slippers. Oh, what the...
Alright, I guess not since we can't go to the people section. No, I can't think of anything I might have with a toe print on it.
Ah, well, it was too much to hope for, I suppose. Let me know if you find something.
Toe print sample. Can we talk to her about the print? Alright, maybe we can show the evidence now. I'm pretty sure I've seen something that would leave a print like that. Okay, oh yeah, because we have the slippers. You know, I think I have our culprit right here. Take that! There we go. Well, I think it's these slippers, actually.
Slippers? What would slippers be doing out here?
But look at the bottom, see?
It's covered with paint, except for...
See right here?
Hey, that spot is shaped like a leaf.
What if a leaf was stuck on the bottom and came off when the slipper stepped in paint?
Makes sense, doesn't it? Wait, something's written on them. The Maractus Clinic.
Exactly, the victim's clinic.
Wait, that means that someone from the clinic was involved?
Why is she just standing there eating?
Detective Sky, I have a favor to ask. What?
Can you get us access into the Maractus Clinic?
The police won't let us in. They say the murder and the clinic are not connected, and it's off limits until we prove they are. I should be able to do something for you, yes?
Really?
Well, you did my work for me here with the shoe prints. Seems like I should return the favor. Thank you, Detective Sky. Here, show this to the police officer on duty.
Sweet! Yeah! Right, Maractus Clinic, here comes justice. I think that's this kind of motto, I guess. Alright. Okay. So now we go to Eldoon's... Ah, crap, I just clicked on the clinic. Oh, okay, there's something here. Ah, the prodigal attorney returns. Welcome, Apollo. I heard you did well in the trial today. Here to discuss something? I could use a little diversion. What did Detective Sky say? If you want to know something, you have to investigate it yourself. Mr. Wright, tell me what happened 7 years ago. Oh, here we go. I want to know. I need to know. You certainly didn't waste any time getting to the point. Oh, I'm excited now. 7 years ago, I was standing in a courtroom on behalf of a client. The case involved the death of a certain magnificent genius. I'd be surprised if you hadn't heard about it. It was all over the news, I remember that. You were up against Prosecutor Gavin, weren't you? Yes, he was only 17 years old at the time. Wow! 17 years old? That's still high school. He took the bar exam abroad in Europe. They're progressive over there, you know. I was defeated by a 17-year-old newcomer. In my shame, I left the practice forever. That's all. That's all? How could that be all? What do you mean? What about what they were saying in the news about forged evidence? They said you forged evidence and had your attorney's badge stripped from you. Tell me, how does it feel? How does it feel to stand here before Phoenix Wright, the forged attorney himself? How does it feel? I don't want to believe it's true, but what about what happened in my first trial? Didn't you notice in today's trial, there was a single piece of forged evidence? I'm talking about evidence that shouldn't have existed, a naughty magician's trick. I don't see you jumping to my defense on this one. Maybe I did forge evidence, maybe I didn't. It doesn't really matter now, does it? But I'm not an attorney anymore. That's the only truth you need to know. Mr. Wright. Looks like he doesn't want to talk about the accusations of forgery for now. Okay, so we learned a little bit about it, but I still want to actually see what was going on. Alright, now we go to our actual location, which is Eldoon's. To the clinic. Oh, you two again. When, oh when will you learn? Look at me however you want. You're not getting in today.
I wouldn't be so sure if I were you. Look what we have.
What's this? Detective Sky. Yesterday it was Prosecutor Gavin, today it's Detective Sky. Who are you two? Really? Now he's suspicious again. Well, you got the orders. I gotta let you in. Have fun.
Thanks, Mr. Officer. Let's hit it, Apollo.
Sweet. Let's go. And here we are. Prince William on my left. Oh my god.
Huh, kind of an at-home sort of place, isn't it?
This place has a connection to the murder in the park. I'm sure of it.
The police guy out front wasn't so sure. Beyond it being where the victim lived.
Looks like the police team's gone home for the day.
There might be some clues lying around. Let's get cracking, Apollo.
Let's investigate. Alright, so there's bowls on the floor here.
Look at all these bowls.
They're from Eldoon's noodles. They're Mr. Salty. There's Mr. Salty.
And I think we figured something out.
I think we have.
Mr. Eldoon must do takeout.
Not exactly what I was thinking.
All the bowls have been washed clean.
I think we found our first clue, Trucy. Alright. Some sandals here.
There's a single pair of sandals here.
Wait, but why would there be sandals here? Unless they belong to one of the patients.
Or maybe it's a visitor that's come to see Dr. Maracus. You think they use his house entrance instead of the clinic entrance in that case? And if this patient or visitor isn't still here, why'd they leave without their shoes?
Better take a closer look at these just in case. Alrighty.
These must be the slippers for patients at the clinic.
The same as the pair we found, of course. Oh, there's two missing.
Look, a single pair is missing from the rack here, too. And ours had paint on the bottoms, which means they were taken out of here on the night of the murder.
Right. The paint's from the hit and run, after all. But what were a pair of clinic slippers doing in that trash can? What were they doing at the scene of the hit and run? Let's see here.
Look, this door says doctor's office.
Think this is the victim's private office?
It's not locked. Too bad.
Why too bad?
I like opening locks. It's kind of a hobby of mine. Like those little bike locks. Don't even bother putting them on when I'm around.
That's probably not a hobby you want to tell too many people about.
Ah, Apollo, that sound. It came from behind this door.
Someone's in there. Let's check it out, Trucy. A break-in. They left through that window.
Wait, Apollo, you're too late to catch them now.
That must be her experience as a penny snatcher chaser talking. Well, we should tell the police.
Let's check the room out first, Apollo. If we call the police now, we'll lose our chance.
You're right. She's better at this than I am. Well, one thing's for certain. This clinic and our murder case are looking pretty related now. No dir. Alright, books and papers are scattered around the room.
Wow, what a mess. This is worse than Daddy's room. The burglar must have left in a hurry.
Even the cup on the desk here is lying on its side. Huh? The juice that spilled out of that cup, it's dry.
So the messy one wasn't our burglar just now. Someone knocked this cup over a while ago and left it. Kind of an expensive looking lamp, isn't it? Hey, the bulb's broken.
Broken? Don't you mean burned out?
No, our cat burglar must have dropped it.
But why is it standing up on the floor like that, then?
Hey, look at the cord.
Huh? There's a red splotch on the part of the cord. You think that's blood?
It's a little bright for blood, almost pinkish.
Something's definitely odd about this lamp, that's for sure.
Okay. It's the office.
What a cute little safe.
Looks like a 4-digit lock.
Oh boy.
Someone's already entered in 2 numbers, Apollo. 7, 9... Wait, do you think...
That burglar just now was trying to open it. I wonder what's inside this safe.
Is there any way we can figure out the last 2 numbers?
Well, we know the first 2 are 7 and 9. Maybe there's something in the court record. Something that can help us figure out the last 2 numbers. I wonder.
Well, let's try it out, I guess.
We'll have an idea.
I knew it, Apollo. What is it?
Well, all we have to know is what buttons have been pressed. We can use this to find out what the next 2 numbers are.
Oh wait, should we use the fingerprint stuff? Yeah.
When you press the buttons, you'd have to touch them with your finger, right? It would leave a print. When you open a safe, you don't press any other buttons but the right ones, right? So if we can find the buttons with fingerprints, we'll have the safe. We'll have the safe code.
Not bad, Apollo.
But there's a bunch of different combinations, isn't it? Okay. Dustin for prints. Cover that entire area. Okay.
Look, you can see the oily finger residues clearly. Look at 7 and 9.
These are glove marks. The burglar must have been wearing gloves.
We might not be able to identify the burglar, but we can open this safe.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay, so the other ones are 5 and 2, so let's go with 5 and 2. So 7952, is that right?
Yeah! Alright. It opened.
Okay. What do we have in here? There's a cat in here. Oh, no clues here, sorry. Folders? This looks like a medical chart. Oops. Oh, that's new. I didn't even know that. If you press R, you can go to the court record. That's cool. This looks like a medical chart. There's an x-ray in here with it.
An x-ray? Can't make heads or tails of it. And I can't read the chart either. It's all in medical speak.
But the names are easy enough to read. Look by patient it says Walkie Kataki.
So this is Walkie, our client's chart.
This is Walkie, our client's chart, huh?
Why would this one chart be here in this safe? Let's see, the physician's signature says Pal Maractus.
What is it, Apollo?
Look here where it says who filed the chart. Let's see. Nurse Alita Tiala.
Alita Tialita is Walkie's fiance.
That's one Ida too many Apollo low.
What?
Never mind that. What's her name doing here?
How should I know? Though I guess it means she's on staff at this clinic.
Odd that she neglected to mention this before now.
I'm sure she had her reasons.
So Alita Tiala worked at the Maractus Clinic, and she had access to Walkie Kataki's medical chart.
You got the I and Y wrong, Apollo.
I'd be very interested to find out what this chart says. Who can help us decipher this?
Alright, cool. What else is in here? There's a hole in here.
This looks like a bullet hole.
You can still see the bullet sticking out of it.
Why is it in the middle of a safe?
Hey, the bullet came out. The tip is all squished.
Not surprising given it was fired into a metal safe. This bullet's got a story behind it, that's for sure.
Alright, cool. Anything else in here? No, just the folders and all that stuff. So the folders in the bullet hole. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. I guess there's nothing else here to do since now we got what we need. We already went to the office. That's where we were just at. It was just showing on my menu and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so confused. Wright agency? I don't know. Mansion? No, no one's here to talk to. People Park? Aha! I know that face. That's the face of someone who's made a discovery. Hey, how did you know? You can't fool someone trained in the ways of science. Next you'll have us analyzing face prints. Let's ask Detective Sky to help us, Apollo. Alright. Oh yeah, the sandals, I forgot. Should we look at the sandals? Wait, those are the slippers. Oh, I'm so confused. I keep thinking that these are the sandals and these are the slippers, but I got them mixed up here. We already checked big toe print found in left slipper. Alright, we've already found that. Let's try if we can see if we can find anything in these puppies. Oh, here's a toe print. Here's a toe print here. Hey, Apollo, you think this is... this could be a toe print. Maybe we can get a print off of this. Let's try it out. Hold on. Gotta blow on the mic. Hey, it worked. That looks like a big toe, maybe. But wait, I mean, it's great that we got the print, but is there such a thing as a list of toe prints? Oh, good point. If there is, Detective Sky didn't give it to us, which means we can't match this print. This seems like a good time to ask a detective's advice. Yeah, good idea. Okay. We'll ask her about it. If we can. Oh, do we show her the sandals, I guess? I guess we do. Derp. These sandals. That's quite a clear print there. A toe print. Too bad we don't know whose toe it is. Well, there is a way of finding out, of course. There is? What? All you need is a sample of the same toe print off another shoe, for instance. Oh, right. So if the prints match, you know the same person wore both. Do I have another shoe worn by the same person? Yeah, it would be the slippers. I think I just might, actually. Really? I'm beginning to suspect something here. Detective Sky, can you compare this sample with this other print? See if maybe they match with each other. Take that! This pair of slippers, toe print and all. Ooh, the print on these is nice and clear, too. That makes our job easy. Can you analyze it for us? Of course. Hang on. Bingo. Gosh, I'm good. Hey, we were the ones who found the prints. A perfect match. The same person wore these sandals and slippers. I was afraid of that. All you have to do is find out who these sandals belong to. Or do you already know? I can't say. Not yet. Well, that's one big step closer to the truth. Alright. Can you talk to her about anything? Nope. We're out of here. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Actually, we probably would. Being a detective would actually be very cool. Where do we go now? Oh shoot, I don't want to show her anything. Eldoon's. No, we've already been there. There's nothing there. Detention center, maybe. Here we go.
Let's go.
Don't cry, Angel. Daddy's back and Daddy's... Oh, you again. Do you always have to announce your entrances like that? Man, my old man, Man! What? Now I'm all in a funk and it's his fault. One can only assume that his father tried to teach him a lesson and failed clearly. You two got your work cut out for you, straight up. Of course I don't care if they lock me up. I'm ready to go. Some days I wonder why I do what I do. Hey man, you won't see me bugging about one or two guilty charges.
But what if you're found guilty of murder?
Hey, it's all experience, you feel me, Shorty? Like a badge of honor. They don't give the death penalty, do they?
You didn't really do it, did you?
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. If I've learned one thing today, it's that silence speaks louder than words. Man, my old man is whack. Disappointing, that's what it is.
I heard he wants to leave the mob.
Over my dead body, I spent my life trying to keep it real, being an OG and never stepping down. Now my old man wants to go soft? Fine, let him. Just leave me out of it. The day I get out of the clink, that's the day Alita and I start the next generation of the Kataki family. Please don't talk as though it's assumed you're going to jail for my sake. Alright, so... let's see, what can we present him? We can present him his shoes, we can present him his chart. So let's go with, yeah, let's go with this. Let's go with the shoes first. See if it's his. Walkie, you don't have to recognize these, do you? Hey, sure I do. I was the one who bought them for her.
For Miss Tiala?
Yeah, a birthday present. She's got mad little feet. Mad, so cute, man.
So these sandals are hers.
Yeah, I kinda had a feeling. What's up with the funky vibes? And then maybe we'll show him his chart too. Huh? What's that? Some kind of X-ray? Wait. That's right, Walkie. It's yours. Hey, look, I don't smoke or nothing. I'll live long, right?
I don't think he gets it, Apollo.
Take a closer look. Here in particular, where it says nurse, it's signed Alita Tiala. Huh? You lawyers do your homework.
So you met Miss Tiala when you...
Yeah, I met her at the clinic. So, could you tell us a bit about the circumstances of your meeting? Fine. I'll tell you how we met if you want to know that bad. About half a year ago, I was shot during a little turf war with another family. I was ready to die, sure, but they came in and got me, hauled me off to the docks.
The Maractus Clinic?
That's where I met her, my fallen angel. You mean Alita Tiala? She was scared of me at first, turns out, but you know what they say, the bad guy always gets the ladies. Right. She was done with that clinic anyhow, so I was like, I'll take you on, woman. Straight gangster style. Guess what she said?
What did she say?
Come on, give it some thought. She said it real quiet, like on the down low, know what I'm saying? I'll leave if you'll marry me. So that was the proposal? You know it, an oath of love right there in the hospital room. Just like that, the op was done and we were out of there. See you later, bye. About that op. Yeah, it didn't go so well after all, did it? I know about the report. I know it's still in me.
This health checkup was the boss's idea, you said?
Yeah, can you imagine? What's the point of living healthy when you're a G, you know what I'm saying?
But didn't you learn about the blood at that checkup?
Yeah, that's what I knew that doctor had to pay. Figured I could get that cap pulled after I get my revenge. And hey, I'm still living large now, aren't I? Incidentally, had you ever had a health checkup before? No, my old man suddenly gets this idea that we all gotta get checkups. Guess he's getting old. Older, I mean. Alright, we're done with him. Now, where do we go? Kataki. No. Eldoon's house. Yes. Okay.
Mr. Eldoon, we've been looking all over for you.
What's the matter, Juicy Doll?
Apollo, show him what we found. Nothing like expert advice.
I suppose he is a doctor still. Mr. Eldoon, is everything okay? I'm just so happy. I just thought my doctor days were gone for good. Mr. Eldoon. Alright. So we'll probably give him the report here. See what he thinks of it. Mr. Eldoon, could you take a look at this? Huh? A medical chart? Hey, you shouldn't go around taking... Oh, sorry. Hey, you shouldn't go around taking these from clinics.
Why the sudden silence, Mr. Eldoon?
What's going on here?
That's what we want to... oh my god, I can't speak right now. That's what we want to know. That chart belongs to my client.
He's on trial on suspicion of murder.
On trial? That's crazy. You can't put him on trial, he's ABD.
ABD?
All but dead. He's knocking on the pearly gates and someone's about to answer. Can you tell us why?
Oh, well, permit me to speak as a surgeon. You listen up good now, son.
No way. It's like he's a completely different person. Holy crap.
Well, according to this chart, this walkie Kataki fella's not doing so well. He's got a bullet right upside his heart.
That's right.
Yeah, but this chart talks about the post-op. In other words, the operation is already finished. But you can still see that bullet stuck in there.
Why would it still be in there after the operation to remove it?
Well, about the only reason I can think of is it was too tricky to operate on.
What?
That bullet snug as a bug there next to the aorta where it's just connected to the heart. Like that scrap of metal is just surrounded by blood vessels, kind of a miracle. 2 millimeters to either side and there'd be some serious bleeding going on in there. Not something your average doc could be eager to fiddle with.
You mean?
It took a miracle to get that bullet stuck where it is. It takes more than a miracle to take it out. It takes a magician.
I'm only up to making rabbits disappear. I haven't learned bullets yet.
Of course, with the heart pumping and lungs working, that bullet's on the move. I give him another half a year tops.
But Walkie's operation was already a half year ago.
That's what I'm saying, you're out of time. This kid shouldn't be on trial, he should be on an operating table.
Great, just great.
How could Dr. Marachnus do such a terrible thing? How could he just leave that bullet in there?
I got a pretty good idea of how he felt. An emergency operation, he's got the kid's chest open on the table. Then he finds that bullet. That's despair right there, Juicy Doll. Cold despair.
Despair?
About the only thing he could do is sew the body back up. He wasn't exactly in the situation to go admitting he couldn't take it out.
The Katakis.
You bet. This kid's their only son, I hear. So he skips the operation and Walkie's back on the street living his life. Of course, it's only a matter of time before his heart hemorrhages and he drops cold.
How awful.
And which doctor would they take him to? Marachnus. He's got enough ties to them. He could probably cover up the truth of what happened.
That's just horrible. He left Walkie to die.
There's a darkness in this world, Tootsie Doll, waiting hungry. Compared to it, these gangs turf wars are like kid games. When you're up against real evil, well, it don't matter if you're weak or strong. It'll take you all the same.
You were a surgeon, right, Mr. Eldoon? You could operate on Walkie, couldn't you?
I wish.
What?
I'm afraid there ain't nobody in the country that could. Maybe not even in the world.
So Walkie...
He's real lucky to be alive even now.
No.
There's one problem.
Apollo?
This chart. Look at the nurse section. Alita Tial.
Whoa! What? That's right, this operation was how they met.
Yeah, the problem is she knew. She knew about Walkie's condition guaranteed.
Ah!
Why didn't she ever tell him? It doesn't make sense. If she knew her patient was in serious danger, you think she'd want to get that second operation before getting engaged.
What was she thinking? Apollo?
What were you thinking, Alita Tiala?
Oh my gosh. Alright, so I think we're done with investigations, so I think we'll be heading to the next day in court, hopefully the last day in court. We'll go ahead and save our game here and see if I'm right or not. Yes, we will. Alright. So guys, that is going to do it today for Apollo Justice Ace Attorney on the DS. Tomorrow we will be heading into our next day in court, and hopefully maybe we can see if we can finish this case up and move on to case number 3. So, thanks for watching today's session for Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, and I will see you guys in my next video, coming soon. Objection!